We know one of the suspects in these cases is a sex offender. Another is a felon, and both are accused in the murder of Jada Peterson and Remy Fennell. It's caused a lot of fear in the transgender community, with many telling us it's just traumatic. There are still questions on what happened to two transgender women in Charlotte killed in just the last 2 weeks. For those in the trans community, this has been a time of high tension.
Our trans women of color are more so afraid now than they've been than they are any other normal day.
And even now, in the arrests of murder cases involving that community, that tension has not eased.
It's far from over, and we all have a lot of work to do.
Rel Lowry is the trans liaison for Charlotte Black Pride and has watched as the cases of Jada Peterson and Remy Fennell have developed. CPD says both were killed at hotels within days of each other by two men, Dontarius Long and Joel Brewer, both with violent felony criminal records. Long was a sex offender.
We know they've been together at least on these two occasions. They arrived together and left together.
Violence against trans women of color is more common than people realize, and in Charlotte, there's at least one case that is still under investigation involving a transgender person nearly 2 years on. Back in 2019, Bubba Walker's body was found in a fire at a home in southwest Charlotte. Friends and family still believe Walker was targeted and killed, and the case to this day remains open. With Jada and Remy, CMPD says the two were sex workers, but Lowry says what they may have done for work should not matter.
Above anything else, these are individuals, these are human beings.
And that action needs to be taken to protect them.
We have to, as a community and as a city, be willing to stand together for these women. Regardless if you understand or if you've never met a transgender person a day of your life, if you don't know what the word transgender means.
Lowry says Charlotte Black Pride is working with a number of other LGBTQ organizations in Charlotte to address the homicides and also what can be done to help the trans community. Those details are expected to be worked out in the coming days and weeks. In Uptown, Derek Dollinger, Fox 46.